guys, welcome back to my art channels. Okay, in this video I'm going to share to you how I'm going to solve Marshallian function step by step. Okay, first, for your information, it is my third video about Marshallian function. If you want more example or question about Marshallian function, just refer to my previous video. Okay, the question and budget constraint are as follow. Okay, and first what we need to do. Okay, first we need to do the Lagrange, where the function we just rewrite from the question. Okay, for the next step we need to differentiate x1 and then we find lambda. So we differentiate L over differentiate x1. Okay, so we multiply alpha with x1, so alpha x1 alpha minus 1, and then rewrite the x2, and then okay, and then we minus with lambda and multiply price of goods x1, and then we equal to 0. Okay, and then we simplify the equation. We bring lambda to the right. Okay, we bring lambda to the right. We left lambda alone, and then we divide the equation with price of goods x1. Okay, so we get equation 1. Okay, for the next step we need to differentiate x2, and then we find lambda. Okay, so we differentiate L over differentiate x2. So we multiply the power of x2, which is 1 minus alpha, with x1 alpha, and then multiply with x2 1 minus alpha minus 1 minus lambda price of goods x2, and then we equal to 0. Okay, so we simplify the equation. Okay, we simplify the equation. Okay, so we bring lambda to the right, and then we left lambda alone, and then we divide with price of x and x2 alpha, so we get equation 2. Okay, the next step we need to differentiate lambda, and then we find I. Okay, so we differentiate lambda over differentiate we differentiate L over differentiate lambda. Okay, and then we get negative Px1, negative Px2, and plus 1. So we made I as a subject, so we get equation 3. Okay, and then what we need to do, we need to combine both equation 1 and 2, and then we can find whether x1 or x2. In this equation, I combine equation 1 equal equation 2. So I made x as a subject, so I bring x to the left. So the denominator x1 alpha, divide mean minus, so we bring denominator to the up. That's why we become minus alpha. So alpha minus 1 minus alpha, so we get negative 1. So we need to positive x1, so we bring x1 below. Okay, so x1 as a subject, so we get equation 4. Okay, for the next step we substitute x1 that we get from the previous, okay, in equation 4, and then we substitute in equation 3, and then we get x2 Marshallian. Okay, so we rewrite the equation 3 and equation 4. Okay, and then we substitute x1 based on using equation 4. Okay, so we need simplify the equation. We multiply denominator with I and Px2. Okay, and then we simplify the equation. Okay, we simplify the equation, and then we expand the equation. And then we get the red highlight will become 0, and then our Px1 equal to 1. Okay, then we get x2 as a subject. Okay, and then we get x2 Marshallian, which is 1 minus alpha multiplied with I over Px2. Okay, and then we need to substitute x2 Marshallian into equation 4 to find x1 Marshallian. So we rewrite the equation 4. We just substitute x2 Marshallian into the equation 4. So Px2 over Px2 we get 1, y minus alpha over 1 minus alpha also 1. So we get x Marshallian equal to alpha multiplied with I over Px1. Okay. That's all for today. If you guys have any question, just leave your comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Alright, thank you.